man. No, 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 no. Got some things he's still gonna talk about today. Nobody will come in and show me love today. What up, Jalen? What's up, Jalen? What you mean? You want to come on here? I'm confused. Uh, yeah, if you want to come on here, dead presidents. I recently started seeing you in my life. What's up, Jalen? Damn, boy, YouTube got some new shit. Hold on, you can't press the comment no more. Damn, what the fuck? Hold on. Damn, you can't do that no more. Hold on, I'm about to post a link now. You think men should be able to use women's bathrooms? I mean, no, I don't think they should. If they transgender, then yeah, they should be able to use them. I guess. Hella Breeze said, "What's good, Tracy? I ain't been on here in a minute." Yeah, yeah, I ain't been on here in a minute. Yeah, Hella Breeze, Hella Bresh, I think that is. Yeah, I don't really go live like that no more because people don't be wanting to come on here. But it look like I got some people on here today. That's the link, y'all. If anybody wanna come in here and talk to me, just press that link. I think that was Dead President said he wanted to come in here and talk to me. No, Dead Parents. I'm sorry. Dead Parents. That's the link. Just click that and you can come up here and talk to me. But yeah, as far as that goes, yeah, yeah. If they transgender, then yeah, I ain't got no problem with them using the women's bathroom. Okay. So I said it right. Okay. Jalen, I did some months back. I did some months back, Jalen, but I think I had fumbled the bag. I think I fumbled Jalen. He was, I think he was Honduras or Mexican. He was Latin too. And basically, when I tried, like the day that I should have tried and I didn't, the day that I was hesitating to do it, that was his last day at the job, and I didn't know that, and I ain't saw him since then. I'm still mad about it to this day. I was like, damn, boy, I really fumbled the bag. What's good?
Yo,
Hello?
Trey Trey. Yo, Trey Trey.
Hold on. Give me just a second. I gotta take this damn. I can't hear. Hold on. Hello, you can hear me?
Yeah, yo, Trey Trey. This the dude. I think last time I said I was gonna do like monster trucks.
Hold on. Is this Dark Abyss?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's good, my bro? What's good, man?
Yo, I had
I
a
remember, I remember the voice, and you know what's crazy? I'm a but I ain't mean to cut you off. But you know, some of the people, man, that support me on here on YouTube, you know, sometimes like y'all cross my mind, and you in particular, I said, damn, but I ain't seen Dark Abyss in a minute. Well, you all right?
yeah, yeah. I
Did
just
you?
had to change my name, uh, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I had to change my name just to like I just wanted to, you want to like start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They be telling me that too, and I don't know if you remember Jay. He used to come in here and
yeah.
talk to me.
Silent pill. Yeah,
Yeah. He be switching his He told me he be switching his name up from time to time, but cause his name was actually something else before.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just there's just a lot of YouTube drama, so it's like you kind of gotta get
yeah,
around that stuff. So I want
yeah. It's like you change your name to Bob and Weave, basically.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
analogy. That was perfect.
Yeah, just kind of, just kind of dodge the bullshit.
Yeah, so like I don't know if you've been noticing, but everyone's been these like last at least the last month, everyone in the space has been making like age pill related content, and
Yeah.
it hit me heavy. So like I had already been out the country 4 times in under 2 months, and I'm about to leave again next week. Um, so yeah, man, I'm 30. So yeah, that age pill was getting to me, man. So I done been to Mexico twice. Just came back from Netherlands and went to Egypt. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
I encourage if you guys are financially sound and are able to, um, sooner rather than later, man. If you got to quit your job, do it. Especially if it's just if it's not really a career. I wasn't doing a career type of job. I was just like a security guard. All you need is just a license. So
Yep.
I mean, it's nothing. But obviously, if you have like, oh, I'm an IT, you know, uh, whatever engineer or something like that, then I understand, that you might have to just take 2 weeks off every year. But isn't that bullshit though? 2 weeks off every year.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of thinking about that like not too long ago. Maybe like a week back or so. I was like, damn, like when it comes to a vacation, you only get, I mean, just 2 weeks out of the goddamn year, just two punk ass weeks.
See, with that dilemma, I have to say that traveling is overrated. In that dilemma,
What is overrated?
traveling, and I can explain because it's not cost effective. It's like check this out. So I went to the Netherlands, right? I went to Amsterdam to be exact.
I would say if you do it all the time, I guess it could get boring or something.
Well, I got multiple reasons.
Okay, go ahead.
So like, if you only get 2 weeks vacation off the whole year, and so when I was in Netherlands, I spent 4 grand on the whole trip in total, in just 3 days of being there. So picture this, you wouldn't really. There's not too many things you would pay for that cost 4 grand, right? That's like down payment for a car, like a used car.
Yeah,
So imagine that on just an experience. And check this out: when you're older, because you're relatively the same age as me, correct? Because we talk about a lot of the same stuff.
yeah. I'm in October I'll be 29.
So check this out: age pill. I don't know if you already noticed, but you know how you watch a YouTube video and it's 1.25 speed. When you get to 29 or 30 or whatever, I noticed it at 29. It's as if life is on 1.25 speed.
Damn.
So those 3 days that you spent a total of 4 grand just to like get there and enjoy and everything, it came and went by fast as fuck because you had a great time, and time flies by when you're having fun.
Right.
So it's like you just spent $4,000 in just 3 days. That's why I'm like, it depends on if you have the. That's why I say, like, if you're financially sound, you have the disposable income, whatever you value in life. But traveling isn't gonna save. It isn't gonna change it. Like, bro, I'll be in a hotel, bro. I was in Egypt, Mexico, and Netherlands. I would still go to bed sleeping with listening to like you or other Black Pill content.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It like
That's some brutal shit.
yeah. Like I could be done just after fucking a bitch.
So it's like it's like you having a good time and the shit still hitting you.
Oh yeah, because check this out, Trey Trey. You when you travel, you can also still be you could even be more aware, Black Pill aware, or that you're in a hell realm even more so.
Yeah.
Because
Damn, man.
because when I was in Egypt, there was a shit ton of scams. It was scam city, but I heard all of Africa is like that. So
Yeah.
you see these people are desperate. You see a freaking 40-year-old lady with a hijab begging and pleading. You see a young kid begging and pleading. A guy with gray in his beard sleeping on a fucking sidewalk or
In Egypt?
yeah, in Egypt. The place is actually a hellhole, despite what you might think.
Yeah.
So it's like you're constantly reminded how unfair the world is, even more so when you go to other countries.
You ever heard of I'm sure you heard of Baraka?
McRae, Nick Baraka.
Yeah, Baraka McRae.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing I always looked at
What's that?
since we on this topic? He killed himself at 29. And
Sure.
you may wonder, like, what does that got to do with anything? Well,
No, it doesn't. No, I agree. No,
I'm about to say, because I wasn't sure, because I figured you might have not knew why I brought that up, or how does that pertain to the conversation.
I know he lit himself on fire at 29 and he didn't want to
Yeah.
be 30. Yeah, but
Yeah, I was just saying, because you brought up the whole age pill and you was talking about 30, and I was
okay.
like, I always looked at it like Baraka, he did it at 29.
Yeah, and
Like,
oh, go ahead, my bad. I didn't
I
mean
was about to say, like he looked like he probably knew, like it came across like he didn't want to see his 30s.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say was I feel the same way. Like a bullet could, Tehana had actually brought this up, but a bullet could just hit me out of nowhere. A stray bullet could just kill me, and I'd be fine with that. Like, yeah, I might be scared in the process, but oh, bro, I sent a comment, bro. I don't know if you saw it, but I made a advanced directive. You know what that is?
No.
So
Well, actually, no. You've commented maybe like 3 times recently, but I did not pinned it. I hearted the message to let you know that I liked the comment and I saw it, but I didn't know that it was you, because like you said, you changed your name.
right. So I'm already preparing for death. So the advanced directive is like, if I become, let's say I do Nick Baraka, but I survive and I have I'm like Two-Face, half my face is burned. They can't resuscitate me. So I'm on do not resuscitate. If I get a heart attack, I'm on do not resuscitate. So if I go to the hospital and they see like my records, they won't bring me back to life. If I'm missing a limb, if I'm
Hold on, say that again. Say that beginning again. Hold on. Say that again.
So I'll give you one example. So like, let's say you're in a coma. If you're in a coma, someone's constantly bathing you. They're, helping you pass urine. They're cleaning your feces. And when you wake up from the coma, you got to pay all that fucking money back. If I go into a coma and I'm in a comatic state, they're just going to let me die because I put do not resuscitate on my advanced directive.
Hold on. This the first time I ever heard something like this. So
So
okay, so let me. Hey, what's up, Loop the Worm? How you doing, man? Loop the Worm, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. Um, okay, so let me see if I can make an example, and you can correct me if you like. Okay, say if I get hit by like, well, I ain't gonna say that. Let's say if something happens and I go to the hospital and I'm in a so they can't do nothing with me because I put do not. How does that work? Like, so I just go there one day and write that. So if something like that happens, I'm confused.
it's a long list of scenarios. So like even something simple like LeVar Ball, that basketball dad who has the three sons in the like NBA and stuff.
Yeah.
So he had one of his foot cut off recently because he had diabetes, and
Right.
the infection traveled to his foot. In my case, if I had diabetes and they said we had to amputate your foot, they wouldn't do it. They would just let the infection pass and let me die because I chose already not to.
Oh,
So it'll be
so
like if you're burned, if you're horribly disfigured, if you're in a car crash and
so how do you no, I'm just saying, so like say like if I wanted to do something like that, so I would just go to the hospital one day and see if I could fill out a form or something.
it's your healthcare provider. So you whatever your medical insurance is, you would uh you would go through them. So if you don't have medical insurance, they would just make you survive with one leg or
Oh
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
So
because
basically I gotta have health insurance in order to do it.
my mindset is, or maybe you could just get a lawyer and just pay. But so I'm in the process of creating a will, right? And it cost me $1,000 with a discount.
How
A
much
thousand
it is?
for the will. It cost me $1,000. It was 1,200, but they gave me a discount for like being a veteran. So they gave me it was just $1,000. Um, but that's still a lot of fucking money, right, for a piece of paper, right? And it's not done yet. I'm in a process, so uh, they're still like fine tuning it. But yeah, the advanced directive though should be way, way, way cheaper though. Like because the will is way more, all
What's the thing called that you were talking about though?
advanced directive and advanced directive,
Yeah, and you got
like
to have
Game Boy
eh,
Advance, and then
yeah, yeah. Advanced directory, what it was called?
directive, like Direct TV,
Oh,
directive.
okay.
So advanced,
Advanced like Game Boy Advance and direct like direct TV.
yeah. And then Starwood Anime says, "Do you have babies?" Nope. And that's another reason no one's gonna take
Hold
care.
on. Oh, he asked, dude, nah, I don't have babies, bro. I felt like I had a bad life.
So no one's gonna take care of us. So that's why I got the advanced directive. Because imagine this: imagine I'm in a wheelchair, or you're in a wheelchair, and everyone's dead. Your parents are dead, your siblings are dead, and you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. And now you're in a group home with a bunch of people you don't know, and it's like adult daycare. Because I've been in men's facilities, and it's pretty much just adult daycare. I'm not going through that shit, bro. I'd rather just be dead. And another thing too is, like I said, if I had a heart attack, you basically already died. So why would I want to be brought back to life just because you can do it? So it's kind of like that too. Like, if they had to cut up, if like Bob Marley, like he died because he neglected he didn't want to get his toe cut off, his big toe. They wanted to amputate that. He didn't do it. Then they wanted to amputate off his foot because the infection spread. And he said, fuck that. He just did a holistic medicine and it didn't work and he just died. But that's how I would be. That's basically what I'm doing. Like, I'm just going to die. Like, I'm not going to get amputated. I'm not going to be a burned victim. I seen the dude on YouTube, man. You probably have seen him. He's a burned victim where like his whole fucking face is shout out to him, man. But I'm just saying, like, his face is fucked up. He has like
You can hear
one.
me now?
What was that?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, you muted yourself. Sorry about that. I'll let you
My
go.
bad. What you were saying? Oh no, 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 no. I think okay. I remember where we started. He asked if I plan on do I have any babies. Did y'all hear my explanation, or was I muted then too?
No. We did hear. You said you didn't have any babies.
Yeah, okay. So what were you saying after that? What were you saying?
That no one's gonna take care of us. So that's
Oh
why I
yeah.
think it's important for us to have something in place. Because why would you want to survive with fucking no legs and all your parents and siblings are dead, whether they cared about you or not?
Okay. Yeah, that's a damn good point. Yeah.
Someone has to wipe your ass. It's gonna be a freaking
A nurse or
staff.
something.
Yeah, it's gonna be staff. Like it's not gonna be like. But even then, I wouldn't want someone to wipe my ass anyway. So okay, he said, "Why do I have a will?" Uh, whatever money I do have, uh, I'm just gonna bring it to like just give it to like the siblings who also didn't ask to be here, um, and that's it. Honestly, and if they die before me, and it's just me, then I'll just spend it all. I'll just spend it all, and then probably off myself before like
Yeah.
super old age. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to live as like do bucket list stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
like
Uh,
that monster truck thing I told you about. That was my first time going. That was a bucket list thing. So
where at?
that monster jam thing.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I
Yeah,
think you said you had fun. Did you have fun? You had fun, right?
no, it was good. I liked it. Yeah, it went by fast as fuck. Like
I'm trying to figure out, was that literally the last time I talked to you? I think that might have been the last time I talked to you. I think.
it was because you said you were going to do one the next day, but then you bailed.
Oh yeah.
But that's completely understandable because I know life is complicated. Like a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. What hold on. What sex question? I think you did ask me a sex question. You asked, was I a virgin?
I thought you paid.
Is that what you was asking me? Star Wars anime?
I thought you.
Anime?
I thought you said you paid before.
I did. Mm-hmm.
So then you're not a virgin, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out, was that the question? Because I remember you because I put a short video basically asking telling y'all to ask me some questions. You asked me some questions too. Uh no, have you yeah. I did I lost my virginity at 18. It was a month before I turned 19. And it was this random, street streetwalker, if you know what I mean. And I walked past her, and she was a lot older too. She was like in her late 40s or early 50s. I was like 18.
That's the best thing you could do because those usually give you better service if you go for the momos.
Yeah. And she she asked me how big I was, and like, cause I had walked past, like, I think once or twice. And I told her like, yeah. And she was clearly a prostitute, but she didn't even charge me. And she took me in the cut, and I got up inside her and stroked maybe like 7 or 8 times. And then for some reason she kind of like pushed me out of her just a little bit, not too aggressive. And then I wasn't a virgin no more. But the shit was really good.
Wait a minute. You said she didn't charge you, which means you didn't pay.
I like damn.
Yeah,
You got a hell of a mind. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
You right about
basically,
that.
yeah,
Technically,
you basically got it the organic way.
yeah. You know what? I've never thought about it like that. But you're right. I've never thought about it like
Okay,
that.
so
I'm just not realizing that.
I got a question for you.
And that was 10 years. Matter of fact, it was September. So September, it'll be 10 years ago when that shit happened. And ironically, I just got shitted on maybe like a few days before that happened for for not getting women. That's the funny part. What were you saying?
I said I got a question for you. So there's people in this community that think if you pay for pussy, it does not count. What do you
All
think
right.
about that? What do you think?
Um, if you pay, it doesn't. I agree. It don't count. But okay.
On what
Well,
level?
hold on,
Because
hold on.
I've done both.
Will it count to you not being a virgin? Then if that's the case, then nah, yeah, it counts. Yeah, it counts because you're not a virgin technically because you had sex regardless if you paid it or not. But if it like, are you going? Will it give you the right to talk big shit? And I don't know if you know what I mean by talk big shit,
No, 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 no,
but
no, no, no.
like
I agree
I
100%
don't
on
know,
that part.
like
On that part, I agree
I
100%.
I, I had a dude one time. He was 20 years older than me, and I was 18 at the time. And he kept saying that if you were somebody that can't get pussy, then you're a lame. Meanwhile, he was the same guy that he told me that he paid for crackheads to sleep with him, even at his old age.
Okay, see,
So I
check
don't
this
know.
out.
Do you see the hypocrisy there?
No, well, with him, yeah, yeah. But check this out. What I was gonna say was, as a man,
Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah, I can hear you. As a man, when you get older,
Hello. Why I
yeah.
keep going out?
Oh, can you hear me or no? We can
Somebody
hear you.
say awesome stream, Trey. Oh man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really
So,
don't. I ain't went live in a minute.
so as a man, when you get older, you become every man becomes like a trick anyway. Like every
Come
man
on, DP.
ends up paying
You
directly.
can't hear me, DP. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
Okay, you said I can hear you.
I am not muted. Can you hear me?
Dead parents.
You want me to leave? Starwood, can you hear DP?
Yeah, man. This is a nice stream though.
I'm not muted. Can you hear me?
Have you ever had? I don't think he could. It's funny because I was just about to get him off the stage because he could not. I'll let him come back though, but he did it right before I was about to do it because he couldn't. I couldn't hear him. Have you ever had a girlfriend? Nope. Nah, I ain't never had a girlfriend. Yep, I never had a girlfriend. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Hold on, let me bring him.
Yo, you can hear me now?
Oh yeah, you back? You get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I still can't hear him for some reason, bro.
No way, bro. Do you have me muted?
Damn, and I wish I could because it was nice talking to him. Dead parents. I can't hear you.
Yo, I'm talking. People in the comments, can you hear me? Can you say like, hey, we can hear
Uh,
DP. We can hear DP. See, look, he says he can hear both.
yeah, I wish I did had a girlfriend, but Dre, what's some advice to stop thinking about self deletion? I think about it 24/7. Well, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat as you. Try finding out things that you like eating or like certain hobbies. It could be television. Just find something that you like and focus on what you like. You gonna still think about it, but you're not gonna think about about self deletion as much. So I guess that's my advice.
Yo, Trey, can you hear me?
Shit, you ain't muted.
Yo, Trey,
There
can you
you
hear me?
go. Hello.
Mr. Trey. No way, broski. I'll try one more time.
Oh fuck. I don't understand why I can't. All right, try one more time. I'm about to remove you. Oh, okay. Now try one more time. Damn, we was having a good conversation too. Do people think you weird? Man, people always thought I was weird ever since I was little.
Yo, Trey. What's up,
I
broski?
still can't. I don't know why. Okay, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm turning the volume up. Okay, let me put these headphones in. Let me put my headphones on and see if I can still hear you. Hold on. Hold on. Come on. Hold on. All right, I got the head.
All right, can you hear me now? Mr. Trey. Testing. 1 2 1 2.
You know, okay, so now I can hear you, but for some reason, okay, so I put my headphones on and I can hear you perfectly. So can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so back to what we were talking about.
Every man is going to pay directly at old age.
No. Did you hear my answer to what you, because you had asked a question. Did you hear it?
Yeah. That guy was a
Did
hypocrite.
you or did,
He said you're lame if you can't get pussy. Meanwhile, he pays crackheads for pussy.
okay, great. So you did
Yeah,
hear it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, being in the military, right?
Right.
Half, half
Oh
of
yeah, you did. I think yeah, you did. I keep. That's one thing I keep forgetting about you.
so half the dudes in the military will talk down on paying for pussy. Meanwhile, when they're out and about partying, they pay for pussy. Even
Damn.
married guys, I'm telling you, like, I will be out with them.
Huh?
I will be out with them, and if
Yeah, you just leave it on the table. I'll come to get it. All right. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I will be out with these guys, usually overseas, but I will be out with these guys. They're married, have girlfriends, all that. We'll talk down on guys who pay for pussy. Then they'll go into a massage parlor or they'll go into a go-go bar or brothel and they'll pay for pussy. A lot of these dudes is lying, man. Especially nowadays, even in the States. A dude at your if you work at Amazon, the guys at your Amazon warehouse are probably saying the same shit. Oh man, if you pay for pussy, you're lame. Meanwhile, they're calling up escorts.
You know what's one thing I never understood too? one thing I never understood, like why is paying why is you why do you shame people that pay for escorts? Meanwhile, you go to a strip club and you throw ones and money, you throw 20s and 50s at the stripper, but you get nothing for it. Meanwhile, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
No, I do, and also porn is paying for pussy. Porn is
Oh
prostitution
yeah,
because
that too.
they're being paid to fuck. So that's paid prostitution. So if people
Yeah,
are against prostitution, they should stop watching porn. Also, here's another thing, Trey. What you said about the strip clubs, um, that's tricking, right?
yeah.
Many guys have been in strip clubs, and there's a guy named Old School Tony Carter. I don't know if you know him.
Uh-uh.
He said the three forms of tricking. There's traditional, which is paying a bitch to fuck directly, like getting an escort or whatever. Second,
Right,
situational, which is marriage and relationships, like happy wife, happy life. The wife wants a new car. I need to go ahead and do this. Oh, she
right,
wants a new
right.
patio. Then there's mandatory. This is the last one. Mandatory, which is the worst form of tricking, is child support and alimony, and you're not even fucking that bitch, and you got to pay up.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, we're all gonna pay. And in old age, any dude who's single in old age is gonna pay. Are you gonna be 40
Yeah.
years old and go from 40 to 70 years old and never pay for pussy at all?
Okay. Yeah, I have to agree on that.
That's
But
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, Starwood anime. Yeah, people always thought I was weird. I remember being in the eighth grade, Star Wars anime. I don't know if he's still in here, but I remember I was in the eighth grade and I had this guy tell me. He said we was in the same class and he told me he was like, people in our class say you weird, but I told them that he's not that you're not weird. They just have to come talk to you. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, like I remember he told me that people in our class think that I'm weird. And he said that he told them that I'm not a weird person. They just need to come talk to him sometime. And they never take the time, they don't take the time to come talk to you, but they think you fucking weird though. That's the power of looks, man. Let me see. Trey, do you have you had girls pretend to like you, like guys telling them to lead you on? Um, yeah. I mean, yeah. I haven't approached a woman since 2023. Like, well, when I say approach, I mean like ask somebody for their number. I guess that's considered approaching. But it was a white girl I used to work with at a restaurant, and she would text back kind of late, and the one time we was able to link up, she had other friends from our coworkers. I was like, nah, I want us to go, by with just with each other. So I just felt like it wasn't gonna go nowhere. So shit, I just, I ain't never text the bitch back. Has that ever happened to you, dead parents?
Um, yeah, I was in high school, right? There was this chick. Um, you know how like you can sense when somebody likes you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so she like sensed that like I like her, so she was like leading me on, and then she even asked me blatantly, like she was sitting right behind me, so I would like turn around and like talk to her. She even asked like, "Would you go out with me?" And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, I would have said hell yes, but yeah, you're not serious." And she's like, "Okay," and then that was it. After that, and like she was flirting with me, holding my hand before this, right? Holding my hand, hugs, telling me to sit near her when there's group assignments, sit next to her. As soon as she got the answer she wanted, just to see if I liked her, it just all derailed. Like she just
Say that last part again. That very last sentence you said.
that as soon as I gave her what she wanted, the answer, would I go out with her?
Yeah.
As
Oh,
soon,
everything went down. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
it derailed. Everything went down. She distanced herself from me. I didn't even like talk to her at all. Like,
Damn.
yeah, yeah, and it wasn't my doing. Like she just I was just like her pet basically. I was amusement for her for that period, and then
Yeah.
I was a plaything, and then she just put me to the side, and I didn't even have sex with her. So like, there's girls that just um, definitely around that time. You ever went to the Boys and Girls Club?
No, but I do have one in my city,
Because
in
that
my
happens.
hometown.
Yeah, if you went to
I
like,
never, I never, I never went to it. It just was.
it's where
It,
parents
it was like,
it's where parents send their badass kids during the summer. That's all I was getting at. But
yeah.
there's a lot of
But they be there after school too, right? Like in
yeah, but
school.
I would say the summer is when everyone tries to get into a relationship and shit, and all that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
you experience with girls, definitely
yeah.
Boys and Girls Club. Like yeah, like definitely like
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah. So like there was also moments during the Boys and Girls Club because I used to go during the summer, and
Yeah,
there would be girls that would like lead on and like you know, and even the opposite,
yeah.
where they really do like you, but it never goes through for some reason, and it's just like until the very end, and it's like you're only boyfriend and girlfriend for like a week or some shit like that,
Yeah. How
Yeah.
old was you then?
I went to both as a kid and a teenager. So teenager, I was like 15, 16, and then
Damn, I'm that old?
yeah, they have a teen center, um, like all the
Boys
way,
and Girls Club?
yeah, all the way to 17, and if you turn 18, then you can't go. But
I
the
thought they, I thought they had them in like, I thought I was like for like elementary schoolers. I
No,
didn't
no,
know
no.
they had them that old.
That's primarily that's why the elementary is better. It's like way bigger and better, and the teen is usually more ghetto. But
Oh, okay. I ain't knew they had them that
well, I mean,
old though. I ain't knew
think
that.
about it like this, Trey. Who gets in trouble the most? Teenagers, right? The teen, like you need,
Right, right, right.
yeah. So it still needs to be around.
Yeah, it
A lot of
do. It
fights, there's a
do.
lot of fights, and a lot of fights revolve around girls as well. And then girls be fighting
Yeah,
over dudes. So
yeah.
and it's
Yeah, I just always thought they had like I thought it was only for elementary schoolers. I ain't knew they had it that old, but they damn sure needed that old for them teenagers. 'Cause like you said, they the ones be getting into shit. Um, how do you think life would? How do you think your life would be different if it were the 2000s currently? Man, this shit it would have been great. It would have been way better. I mean, this is coming from a person that was a child in the 2000s, so. Shit, I mean, I probably wouldn't be. Well,
nah,
it,
Trey,
it,
Trey,
it, it, it
Trey.
depends on how early. It depends on how early we talking. But people like us still was always around, just not as much. What was you saying?
I'll let you finish first, and then I'll go.
No, no, I'm through. I'm through.
I was gonna say, let's be honest here. It would be relatively the same. The only difference is ignorance would be bliss. We wouldn't have the knowledge we have now so fast.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't know if you heard the part where I was like, um, people like us still existed. It's just not this much of a just not as much.
Because check this out. When I was when I graduated 2012. When I graduated, you needed at that time 2 jobs. If you were a single person and lived by yourself and you had an apartment, you needed two jobs if we're talking about entry level like McDonald's or Amazon warehouse, whatever.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
jobs to survive. I think even in the 2000s, it was still like that. You needed two jobs to survive.
I think the only thing about the 2000s is though, I would say I would say pop culture was a lot better, a lot better. Pop culture was better. The cost of living was better too.
You would get lucky more too because um,
In general, are you talking about dating?
you said what?
When you say you would get lucky too, I said, are you talking about in general, or are you talking about just dating?
Oh, lucky with girls because
Okay, okay. Let's
are
rock
you
with
from a city or a town? I was from a town, like a large town, like
I'm from. I guess you could say. I'm from Georgia, so I'm from. I ain't from Atlanta. I'm from.
so a
I'm
town.
in one of. I'm in one of the top six most populated cities in Georgia.
But are you sure it's not just a large town? Like it is a city?
I guess you could see a large town, yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah.
it's not
So
like
right.
dirt. It's not like dirt roads or nothing like
No, no,
that.
no, yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. The Boonies is one road town. That's a one road town. I'm saying a
Yeah,
large
yeah,
town, as in like you got a Papa Golf, you got like shit going on, a
yeah,
mall.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
it's
have
not
a
a city.
mall. We have a mall. Well, we actually had two malls until one of them got shut down like a couple years back. We got like three Walmarts.
Right.
Um,
So what I
yes,
was saying,
I don't know if you consider this a city or a town. We have like 15 schools.
it's a town because you just said that one of your malls closed down.
Oh, okay,
In
okay, okay.
cities, malls are being used for festivals and conventions now and haunted
Yeah,
houses. So, but what I
yeah,
was getting at was this. So, since we were in a town, when there's no social media on that level of like, because my yearbook and Meet Me was MySpace, right? That was the only thing really going on in our era, right? Like when we were like teenagers. So
yeah, yeah. Because I made a MySpace page when I was 13, but
yeah,
that was in 2009, and then 2010 it was that was like the last year because Facebook took over, or at least
right,
far as I can remember.
right. And I remember Plenty of Fish was like one of the biggest dating things or whatever online, and like my yearbook or whatever, Meet Me and all that. But the thing is, also MySpace, obviously, but you only knew a finite amount of people, so they were still, looks matters back then. But you would get lucky because your looks match basically. Your looks match didn't have options in a. She didn't know about the town 10 minutes away. The town 10 minutes out the
Exactly.
way or an hour because dudes will travel an hour for pussy. Dudes will. I've done it, and I know a dude who traveled 3 hours away. We would get off a 12-hour shift in the military and go 3 hours out of the way to travel for some pussy, and
Cause oh, go ahead. My bad, my bad.
yeah, so people didn't have that luxury back then. So you all you had was what you had. So people the looks match was more willing to compromise. So you might get lucky more. Is all I was saying.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's believe it or not, I don't know if you be watching these people that be talking about like where dating is at in this modern day and time or what they believe ruin. You know what I'm saying? The explanation that you just gave, that's the only thing I can sum it up to. That's my answer. If somebody was to ask me, Trey, what you think? Trey, what do you think is the reason why the dating market is not the same no more? I would say is that see back in the '80s and the '70s, all you had, like you say, all you had was the people within your distance. You know, you really didn't know much about it. Wasn't no social media, so you didn't know much about. You know, you didn't know much about the country and anything outside of your city or nothing like that. Just people, you know, within your reach. So, like you said, your looks max was able to, you know, to kind of be humble and you might fuck around and get lucky. You had a better chance of being lucky back there because of that. That's why I see a lot of people, you know, let's say 20 years older than me, they got wife and kids and shit. And I'd be like, man, if you was from my era, like you probably would be like an incel or something. I don't tell them that, but that's what I be thinking in my head. I'd be like, man, if you, man, I be looking at some of these dudes that's like in their early 50s. I'd be like, boy, you just don't know how lucky and good you had it, boy.
Bro,
You would have you would have been a
when I was
man.
when I was young, like when I was like a kid, I was always told because I was a military brat, so I knew other like military brats as well, and I was always told by like their parents or whatever older people that like let's say Germany for example, you could be the ugliest African American and still leave with a German supermodel. I'm pretty sure nowadays that shit does not exist.
Please repeat that shit again. Ooh,
So yeah,
ooh.
so all the guys, all the blacks, the African Americans that were in the
So
military,
who told you this?
just several people when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
when I was like a kid growing up, like several people would tell me. I would hear it like often, like you could be the ugliest African American and leave with a German supermodel. But I'm pretty sure nowadays, yeah, yeah. And also another thing too is this: there's Africans in Germany as well now, and these
He said, he said, he said, I'm pretty sure that shit just started happening.
Yep. And also there's Africans in Germany as well. Well, there's Africans in Europe already, right? But I'm pretty sure there's more Africans in Germany as well, right? And
All right, good night, bro. All right,
so
what were you saying?
you're also competing because you know how like you're more of a you're more desired if you're the only one, like you're the only black.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But there's Africans, right? And the Africans will globalization took over. The Africans will imitate American blacks sometimes.
Oh
So you have a
shit.
guy who's African that has box braids like Travis Scott, XX
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever, and acts like them, dyes their hair different colors, and they could be probably a good-looking, decent black phenotype, right? And they'll go as well.
Yeah.
So,
So
so
now you got more competition. Fuck.
yeah, that's what I experienced when I was in Italy because there was a shit ton of Africans there, and I hanged out with them. They were cool, but it's like you're also competing with them because you're not the only black guy, so you're not that special. But the guys in the past that were in the 2000s that went to Europe before Europe started letting a bunch of immigrants in, those guys probably had it the best because they were the only ones wearing Air Force Ones, Jordans, all that. Like they were the only ones that had the American black American like swag because
Yeah.
even these bitches when I was in South Korea, bro, I had a Filipino chick. She was calling me nigga. She literally looked up to Saweetie, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. Um, talked to as she never stood foot on American soil, and she talked as if she was black, bro. Like she was ratchet as fuck. And that's how you know.
She was German.
That's how you know it's over.
She was German.
No. This is I was in South Korea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
that
no,
was
I'm talking about okay. So she was
no,
South
no,
Korean.
thank you for saying that though, because there's what I'm saying is globalization took over. You have a German bitch who will be straight up ghetto American.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had Italian bitches that would be like that when I was in South Korea as well.
and
You
you ain't
had
never stepped
Chinese
foot
bitches.
in the
You had
place that you trying to imitate.
yeah. There was a base called Camp Casey and Daegu, If it's not Camp Casey, it's just a base right by Daegu. It's an American base, and they have a club that's predominantly black, catered towards black people. And the girls there that were Korean or Thai or whatever, they would show up with African braids, different highlighted, like different colored, would dress like kind of like black girls would do,
Yeah,
try to imitate. And that's what I'm saying. Globalization took over. So it's like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
see it anyway. Like Japanese rappers now are coming out even more so, and they're just like actual fucking black guys in America. Like they're having grills and all this stuff. So I mean,
Yeah.
like, there's nothing special about like anybody anymore because you could just pretend to be someone else already.
Yeah,
There's already guys there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's why I think
yeah,
they had it the best in two. That's another thing we're missing in the 2000s. If you Geomax in the 2000s, you probably had it the best time ever because you were the only one.
yeah.
For
Why girls give their number or Instagram but don't text or follow them back? I mean, it could be two. Well, I would say for one, they probably just want to get you out of their face, so they'll like probably give you their number, and they know good and well they don't like you. Like I had that happen to me. It was this chick I knew. Well, my family members knew her, and she was like 3 years older than me, and I bumped into her at the skating ring a couple years back, and she gave I asked her for a number, and she gave me her number, and I called her. I think I called her later. I think I called her the next day or something like that. I think I called her the next day, and she told me she was doing something, and I think I never got a. I think I called her back again and she didn't answer or some shit. So I just left it alone. But yeah, they'll do that to you, man. They'll do that.
some girls care about their safety too. So
Yeah,
in order to, because some guys get upset and
yeah,
even
yeah,
more if they don't get a number or Instagram or Facebook. So they'll just
yeah.
contact
I
just
feel like I feel like that dude because I actually meant to say too. Like I think that dude. I don't think it happens as often, but I think it does happen every once in a while. But it's like I feel like the only way I can see most people getting mad really is like you call yourself rejecting them and like you making a scene and you do it like in a real foul way, like you get what I'm saying, you know how nasty they can get, or some of them can get. They get real nasty, like you or some shit, and then everybody start busting out laughing. Cause that's how you just got dissed by a chick, and the dude might get mad or some shit. That's the only way I can see that
that's
happening.
every night at the club. Last time I had that experience was on Austin 6th Street,
Yeah,
where I was actually going out cold approaching, and what a waste of time that was. But yeah, I actually had a girl say it was me and another guy, and she was like, "I just want to say thank you guys so much for not harassing me after I told you guys no. There's a lot of guys that just won't accept no for an answer, and they'll keep on following me and blah blah blah." So yeah, it really is hard out here, man. Everyone's lying about getting pussy. Uh, that,
wait a minute. So was you guys leaving or something, and she came and told you that?
oh, we just approached her. It was her and another friend, and I had approached her, and she told me, she gave me the telltale signs. I read the cues. She wasn't interested, so I was like, all right, enjoy the rest of your night. And then as we were leaving, she like grabbed my arm and she was like, "Thank you so much for just stopping. There's so many guys."
Yeah,
She said throughout the night, "There's so many guys that just won't leave me alone, like won't say no for an answer, and blah blah blah."
yeah,
Because as you know, man, these girls already have a dude that they're gonna fuck after the club. The club
yeah. Anyway,
pre-gaming.
anyway.
Yeah, the club is pre
Man, I
for the.
I, I got to the point where I'm starting to notice, man. Women be throwing themselves at dudes, like they be thirsty too, like over the dudes that they really want, and they ain't even got to really want. If they just kind of like them a little bit, they'll throw themselves at them. They'll rub their hand on their back and shit in a a sexual kind of manner, or just little weird, like little slick stuff like that. I saw it happen. They'll let the dude know they like him or not.
Yeah, yeah, obviously, and I think like, all right, if you're a guy like me who um you were successful in the nightlife scene, the club scene,
Yeah,
I think it's debatable when you should stop, but I think the real sign is the result.
approaching.
I think the real sign is the results. So if you go through a long ass drought, if the drought is like it takes longer and longer, or it's just like, what I'm saying, like really hard, like nightmare difficulty, that's when you should just stop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this is only for
I
guys who
agree.
were successful in the nightlife scene.
Yeah,
Obviously, if
yeah.
you never were that guy, like I never. So I'll admit, I never was that guy, but I was successful in the nightlife scene because I was dumpster diving half the time, which means you know what that means, right? I was just getting chicks that were like, you know, four
Like
out,
bottom of the like
yeah,
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 like
bottom of the barrel, 4 out of 10,
yeah, yeah.
2 out of 10 land wells.
Dumpster diving, yeah, dumpster
Yeah,
diving.
yeah. So half the time I was doing that to suffice. But I'll tell you this, man. Now I was dibbling dabbling in both. So I was doing nightlife, like cold approach, all that bullshit, and then I was also paying on the side. Now I fully just pay, fully, and when you pay, man, you just get, in my experience, a far better experience if you can handle pain. I know it's not for everybody. I'm not gonna act like it's just
Shit. To tell you the truth,
yeah, but it
when
is.
when 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 I get on my grind, I'm about to start back paying. I'm finna start back paying. Fuck this shit. Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. You must have seen my video on Tomboys. You must have saw my video. I made a video about Tomboys. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it, man. I hate it so much. What is it? Whipper wet? Yeah. I hate it, man. It's like the Tomboys. It's like they damn near they are rare and extinct these days, man. It's like all of them. They just was like, fuck it, we just gonna be lesbian.
How how
You
are they
really
how are they extinct? Because you got females becoming truck drivers more. You got females going into warehousing, forklift drivers more. You got females. That is
well,
kind
I said rare and extinct. So if extinct means none at all, then yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But I mean, like, I don't really, I rarely see their ass.
you saying as a kid. Is that what you're saying? Like growing up as a tomboy, like like you don't.
Like, I don't like on social media when I'm out in public. I really don't see tomboys like that no more. If they do, they ain't a tomboy, like they're a straight like lesbian. Yep. And just like he said, yep, they're mostly all lesbian now. Yeah. Now, have I seen?
Well, I think
I, now,
half.
I,
I think
now,
half.
I,
Oh, go
I,
ahead. Go ahead.
I will see. A little. I might see a little truck driver every now and then. I may see warehouse worker, but they don't. They don't be tall. But well, from what I see, they don't be tomboys. Uh, basketball players, man, they're actually my type. They're like my physical type, but a lot of them be fucking lesbian. I got a crush on a basketball player named Juju. I don't know if y'all heard of him or heard of her. Why I said Kim. Her name. Who heard of a basketball player named Juju? She a tall, light skinned chick. She played college ball, but I don't watch sports. I just know her. But yeah, most of them are lesbians now.
Well, I think
It's like you don't see tomboys no more. What was you saying?
half of women were already like, having gay tendencies and having lesbian
I
sex.
could I could believe that. I could believe it.
I fucked her. I fucked the dyke, and I'm not
Yeah,
even talking about a stud. Like she was white, like she was a dyke.
yeah.
I was her first dude, and that's what I'm saying. Like
Was it
a lot of
good?
these bitches, even if they're gay, it doesn't mean they don't want dick. Like they all want dick because I heard guys fucking studs as well. So I mean, they all want dick at some point. You know what I think? The biggest studs, they couldn't get the guys that they wanted, and they didn't fare well in looks. So they just was like, I'm gonna just go straight for being a lesbian, and that's why they did that. They went
Yeah, yeah.
they went quotation marks, exclusively gay because they knew they weren't gonna be able to get guys like that. So they were already like
Yeah,
killed in a sense, and they just went stud mode where they're trying to get muscle and we give respect like a dude. But they still,
yeah,
I've heard of studs getting dick down, man.
yeah. I be hearing that. Like I be hearing shit. My like some like certain studs. They be getting dicked out. But I be like, I guess you got to be the right type of dude for them or something. I don't know. Cause like I don't know. It just they make it seem like they don't be with that shit, and then behind closed doors they getting piped out.
It's
So
just
it's
like
like,
it's just like the people who say it's just like people who said like, "Oh, you're lame for paying for pussy," but behind closed doors, they're still paying for pussy.
yeah. I agree, man. Man, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, bro, I like them feminine and all, but it's something about them tomboys, man. That just fool, boy. They just doing something for me. Like, man, if you play
Okay,
ball,
did you watch the movie Atlantis,
no,
the cartoon movie Atlantis, where they had that
no,
where it had like that redhead dude with the glasses, and then
no.
oh damn,
I
Disney,
gotta check it out, bro.
Disney. Can you Google it real quick? Atlantis
Give me just a second.
to see the thumbnail, whatever.
Give me just a second. Come on, bitch. Come on up. You know what? Better yet, I know what I'm gonna do. Better yet, I ain't gonna do that. Atlantis.
Yeah, Disney.
Okay. All right. What about it?
But did you watch it or no? I'll stop if
No,
you.
no, no. I didn't watch it because I
Okay,
ain't never
okay,
heard of
I'll
it.
relax then. I'll relax.
Okay. But you know, no. What were you about to say?
I was just gonna say if you like that tomboy in the movie, but I mean you didn't watch it, so it's like I'll relax.
Oh, no. Man. I wish you could. Can you look up? Can you look up Juju real quick?
Like Taking the Power of Juju.
Yeah, her name is Juju. Is it Juju Watkins? Let me see. I got the biggest crush on her.
Oh damn! Yeah. She looked good. Juju Watkins, yeah, basketball player.
Hmm. Yeah. That's the. Ooh, and she my height.
Oh, she's 19. She's 19. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the biggest crush on her, but she's my fucking height. Damn, she's 6'2". I'm 6'2".
So that means she wants a guy who's 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be the same
Which,
height and it still isn't good enough. So as you know,
yeah, hypergamy is a bitch.
yeah, and she got money.
Good.
So
Oh. It just I think it might be intriguing because it's like damn, it's like you still got your girly ways, but you playing to the role of like a man, but you still look good. I don't know what it is, but them tomboys just do
Well,
it.
I mean,
Like
Joanna Man, the girls look good in that movie. Joanna Man, they were all basketball
I
players.
haven't seen that in years. I haven't seen that in years. It's another one. It's another one.
Loving basketball.
Yeah, she was cute too. She voiced the wife in the Cleveland show.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. She did. She did.
Yeah, yeah. You talking about Monica? Monica was fine. I ain't gonna lie. Monica was fine. It's a man. It's this one basketball player, man. Well, actually, it's quite a few of them, man. And they be playing ball and shit. I think I got it's one of them. Oh yeah. I got two more. I want you to look up. One of them is Alyssa Pilly. I don't know what's her ethnicity.
Alyssa
Is she is, is,
Finley.
is she is she Hawaiian? I think is she Hawaiian? I think
You said Finley. Like,
no. Is Alissa
yeah. What's her last name?
Pili? I like her too. Yeah, them fuckers be playing ball, man. How tall is she? I don't know. She look tall.
Oh, she's like racially ambiguous.
Meaning,
Like you can't tell what she is.
yeah, I agree. I agree because of that tattoo. She made me think like, is she from Hawaiian? That leg tattoo she got? Yeah. But I don't know what she is. But they be so like they be bad.
Oh, he Luke the Worm said, "Do you listen to Kanye West?" I know he was in a KKK outfit in an interview recently, and he also said he sucked off his cousin.
Um, when it come to hold on. I want to ask you to look up one more, and I ain't gonna bother you no more.
Nah, it's okay. I'll look it
Check
up.
out check out Camila Caruso with a K. I'm gonna spell it out for you.
Brazilian basketball player.
Brazilian,
Yeah, she's a
yeah,
Brazilian basketball player. So that's
yeah. I think she's 6'7".
God
I
damn.
be, yeah, she taller than me. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back to y'all because I done got off the page. Let me
If
see.
you got her
Oh,
pregnant, if you got her pregnant, you would have an athlete.
yeah, because of the genetics, I guess.
She looks good to me. I'll do it.
Yeah, she do. Yeah. She's 6'7". I'm 6'2", so yeah, I'm shorter. But she's fine though. Do I listen to Kanye West? No. Do I like his songs? Yeah. Um, I think Flashing Lights was probably one of my favorites from him. Like Flashing Lights was one of those songs where when I heard it, like the first time I heard it, I instantly liked it. I remember the first time hearing that song. I was 10 years old. There were a lot of tomboys that grew up with their dads or like playing with guys that became, yep. But you don't see it no more though, really. At least not like that. Young man, she just don't appeal to me. I don't understand. A lot of dudes like younger me. I don't know. She was one of those studs that just didn't do it for me.
I think it's a challenge. Like they want to turn her straight, like turn her out
Yeah,
to
it
where
might be. Yeah, yeah.
it's
Cause
a
looks
challenge.
wise, cause I'm a dude that I ain't gonna front. I'm a dude that likes studs. Like I have crush, on studs. Like I like, you know,
As a
quote
kid,
unquote.
did you like the Brat? I actually liked the Brat.
Yeah, I still like the Brad. What you said?
Yeah, the Brat, the rapper who was a
Yeah,
stud.
yeah, I still do. Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you had the same thing as me. Where I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like I'm a person that I got a crush. I got a crush on a basketball player. Like not a basket. Like they lesbians, but like they manly, butch kind of women. But when it comes to young and May, I just don't. She just don't appeal to me looks wise. Maybe when she was girly, she might have looked a little better, but I just don't. I just don't. Yeah, but the brat look good.
I can answer
What
that
will
question.
you What will you do to solve the problem of incels? What do you think should be done? First of all, well, they ain't gonna stick together, so I ain't gonna say that they ain't gonna stick together. But I would say, get new some money and pay for an escort. That's the
The,
only thing.
the
And
real
I would say something else, but I'm gonna say that for
the
a
real
video
answer
topic.
is shout out to Lonely Black Pillar, aka Circus Planet called Earth. There is no solution to this shit
It ain't.
because all of life is cope. Like all,
well. I say, that's why I say, pay for the escort since you technically
but that's not a
what.
it works for me, right? But that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, in that case, it ain't. In that case, it ain't no solution because if they don't do that, they gonna be fucked.
yeah. So you know the guy named Turd Flinging Monkey.
No.
So he advocates for sex dolls, but check this out: when you actually have sex, you release five more chemicals that you wouldn't release if you just have sex with your hand or a sex doll or a fleshlight, a synthetic. So that's why I'm a big advocate for actually just paying for pussy, getting what you want. At the end of the, like, bro, when you die, you at least want to die knowing you fuck some bad bitches, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if all you could get was your looks match or even lower, well, then you can never fuck a bad bitch. So if you pay for it, you could definitely fuck a bad bitch.
Pretty much. I know a website right now. Well, I know quite a few websites, but they be having a I know a website right now where you can smash Instagram models. Anywhere if you got anywhere from 500 to $1,500, you can bang a pretty Instagram model. That the Instagram models that people be simping for and shit like that get you about $500, $800, and you can smash them. Get you about $1,500, and then you could have them stay the night. They be having that on there too.
Yeah, and then people would say you can get it for cheaper other places, but you know, if you think about it, the plane ticket that it would cost you, to go over, it would be relatively around the same. But your
Yeah,
experience might be better overseas. I'll admit that your experience will be better overseas. Me personally, I only do it overseas because I'm not trying to go to jail, man. I'm just not trying to go to jail over some bullshit like just paying for pussy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I can understand that might be why some
But
people don't do it
I'm
too.
not trying to scare people. Plenty of people do it in the states and don't get caught or whatever. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
there was a guy.
Damn, what you call it? What's the word? What's the phrase? It's a hit or a miss. I think. Yeah, I think that's what. Yeah, it's a hit or
There's a
miss.
guy recently who just got in trouble. He went to jail just for asking online. just for
Dang.
asking. Yeah, just for fucking asking. Like, didn't even. There was no sting operation like in person where he got caught trying to pay. Like, no, just for fucking asking. So that's the type
Yeah.
of shit I'm talking about. If you're, I know in New York, if you're in places like New York, they look the other way. Like the cops had deal with so much bullshit that, and the cops also pay for pussy as well over there. So it's like liberal. You know, you just can't be a pimp, but they're not gonna like try to arrest you for being a John and paying. So I do know some areas are better than others, but yeah, bro. In my opinion, I just go overseas, but to each his own.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go overseas too. But like I said though, for the dudes in here that you don't want to go overseas for whatever reason, like I said, they got websites, where you can get you some Instagram models, and get you about get you about a good $700. Get your little plane ticket. Or I don't know if some of y'all got cars, y'all can drive over there and I guess do your thing, I guess, man. This shit fucked up. This shit fucked up. Uh but yeah, it's insane, bro. But when it comes to this, I wanna go back to that's a good topic, that self deletion shit. It's I don't know, man.
Can
It's a
you
lot,
imagine
bro.
60-year-old you?
Huh?
Can you imagine a 60-year-old you?
Ooh, that's one of the reasons why I want to delete myself.
Say,
Yeah, man. That's a hey, boy. That hey, hold on, boy. That's a topic, boy. That's a topic. And you know what? I might. You want me to tag you in that?
no, I don't want any negative attention.
I bet. Like a little shout out. But better yet, yeah, I ain't gonna tag you in it. But if you see me talk about it, be like, hey, thank you, because you
Honestly,
gave me the
Richard, you don't have to give me a shout out. I just enjoy like the fact
no
that
no 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 no. I'm saying I won't because, like you said,
no, but I'm just saying
you don't want the negative attention,
when
and
you
that's
do come back,
understandable. These people on here, man, they ain't got no, they dumb as fuck. So I understand that. So I won't do that because
no.
like
I'm just saying I'm grateful for just you having your channel and doing these streams and making content because
well, yeah,
you
that's
say
gonna
what
be a
you
topic.
want, you know.
Yeah. Somebody on here just say that they feel like this was a good stream. I think it was Whipperwet. That's his name. Whipperwet. Yeah, he felt like this was a really good stream. Yeah, I ain't been on stream in a little minute.
I'm surprised that
Yeah, yeah.
Phil and uh,
Emmanuel.
Jay or Emmanuel. Yeah, Emmanuel's always, bro. I see him on Savvy Guy. I see him on Tejana stream. I see him on obviously your stream. Uh,
Yeah, Emmanuel be everywhere.
I saw him on Jay MGTOW one time. Like he's on everywhere. Emmanuel,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, he everywhere. I seen him and somebody commented since I was like, damn, I was like, damn, you watch him too. I
24.
was like,
I
damn,
don't
he
even
be
think he
everywhere.
plays video games. I think he just watches YouTube. Like that's it. Work and YouTube. That's probably it or something.
Come Emmanuel.
Yeah. Like
That's the same thing with me too. Just working YouTube and every once in a blue moon I'll watch on TV and shit. Like
do you ever run
actual
out of
like TV.
content?
To talk about?
No. Like watching.
No. I never run out of content. But see the thing is though, I don't run out of content. The only problem is though, Like, let's say the people that's being active a lot, they may be people that I'm subscribed to, but the thing is with them is I don't like to watch them that much because it's like they may be doing vlogs and they got like a good life. So if I see that, it'll make me feel kind of bad. So that's the only thing with that.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
another thing I want to talk about as well. This shit here, it's like a big tease, man. It's like I watch TV, like me having a fucked up, lonely ass life. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, I see this shit. I turn on the television, I see it. Can't even, I see somebody. I'm watching. I might be watching the television show, and I might see somebody going to prom or something, or they just got a good friend group and they sitting around having fun talking and shit. And then, or they dating, they got a girlfriend. So might turn the television off and go look at some social media. You see the same shit. Say fuck it, turn that off. Go outside and go out and do something. Get some fresh air. You see it. Go to the grocery store. You see it. No matter what you do, you can't run from it.
do you think your life is also on a repeating loop? Like every day?
Yep, yep. Like somebody got you tied up in the basement and they got you watching. I don't know if you watch Family Guy, but
Yeah.
yeah, but like that episode where they had Quagmire and Cleveland, they was locked up in the basement and they was watching the same thing over and over again. Like they had them watching the same thing repeatedly
Yep.
as torture for their torture. That's what this shit feel like.
Groundhog Day. Yep. Reliving the same bullshit. Because
Yeah, man.
you know what this quote from Benjamin Franklin was? It's famous.
What
It says, "Most men die at age 25. They just don't get buried until 75."
I heard that
Yeah.
before. So he was the one that came up with that shit.
Benjamin Franklin was the one. Yeah. He's the
Yeah,
one.
it's true though. It's real heavy when you think about it.
Yeah, like your life ends at 25 and you're just fucking just going with the flow. Like you're not even enjoying it. You're not
Yeah,
one. You're just going with the flow until you fucking die. You're born.
yeah,
Everyone tells you you're special, that you have gifts, you're talented, and then you become a slave and then you fucking die. That's it.
yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. It's yeah, man. It's some shit to think about, but that is true though, man. It shit here, boy. I would wish this on my worst enemy.
You
I
sleep for one
mean,
third of your life, you work for one third of your life, and then the other one third that you're supposed to have free, you're stuck doing shit you don't want to do anyway.
yeah, it's I can't remember who I saw a comment one time, and the comment said that they feel like they stuck in a place between boredom and pain. I was like, damn, but that's true. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Boredom and
Oh
pain.
yeah, yeah,
It's a hell
yeah.
realm.
That huh?
Yeah, man, this is a hell realm. This is torture.
It got to be, man. Oh man. Oh. I'm
Dude,
gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this too. I was watching a TikTok. I'm gonna post it on here probably tomorrow. Um, it was a TikTok someone posted, and on the TikTok it said it was this man. He had a son that killed himself, right? So he was wondering why did the son kill himself? Like why did how people feel about people that commit suicide? So he was thinking to himself, like, why would something like why would my son do something like that? So it got to the point where he was going to his what you call it, his tombstone to see him buried, and he was like he was feeling real, real bad. And so when he got to the graveyard, he came to his senses and realized he got the answer. Remember, I told you he was wondering. He kept wondering why his son killed himself.
Yep.
Well, he got the answer in his head. He came to the conclusion. He said, "I was feeling real bad for the past couple of hours." And he said the reason why his son killed himself, he said obviously because he was going through a lot of pain. He said, "Well, I've been feeling this pain for just a couple of hours, and my son probably was feeling this for months." And so he was like, "If I was going through this type of pain that I just felt, if I was going through that for some months, I would probably kill myself as well."
Facts, bro. The only thing that keeps a lot of people alive, I think, like in this community, is the biological imperative, which is just our wanting to survive. Like we're programmed just trying to survive. Like we eat dead flesh. We get hyped over dead flesh, like chicken wings and ribs.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, isn't
yeah.
that kind of silly? Like in order to fuck a bitch, you gotta feed her. Like you have to take a bitch on a date and feed her in order to fuck her. Like just stuff like that. You know, it's like a biological imperative. Like we don't really think about it. We just
Go with the flow.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I will say this too, man. Going through stuff like this, it actually made me think that it's no hell. I don't think hell. Stuff like this made me think that hell don't exist when we die.
You you know what also makes us hell? Having questions that you'll never get the answer for.
Yes,
Or you'll never,
yes,
no matter what we do, people say you die and there's nothing. Some people say you can go to a worse existence. Some people say there's reincarnation. Some people say there's soul trap. At the end of the day, we'll never get the answer. We'll never know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
Animosity?
Huh?
Do you know a YouTuber named Animosity?
No,
He says one of the reasons why you shouldn't kill yourself is if you kill yourself, you might speed up the process for an even worse existence. That's like one of the things that could happen.
You talking about Black Pill Village?
No animosity.
I think he changed his name because I think he said something similar. Oh, okay, okay,
It's
yeah.
Axion Particle. Black Pill Villain is Axion Particle now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, but
But the
that
other
other
dude
guy,
said it.
he said if he was, yeah, Animosity said if he was ever in so much pain that he couldn't bear it, he would kill himself. But he said one of the reasons to not kill yourself would be you could be speeding up the process for an even worse existence. Like, because we don't know what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
because
It's
he says this, you came from nothing, right? And you were just brought here. Who's to say that that can't happen again?
yeah, yeah.
And
But see it. Go ahead.
I'll finish. I know I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna just say this last thing, and I'll let you go. And I also think the biological imperative is why people keep having kids as well. Like people keep having kids because like the biological imperative, like you're just built with this desire, programmed with this desire just to fuck, and fucking leads to kids. You know what I'm saying? Not that you wanted kids per se, but the act of fucking leads to kids. So
Yeah. But see, yeah. But but like you said, we never know. We never know. And another thing too, it's like when they say something about hell, I look at it like this: nobody has never died and came back and told us that hell exists or what hell was like. You know?
so I haven't died, but I've been unconscious 9 times because I went under anesthesia and I didn't have no out of body experience. I didn't have no dreams. I didn't have no nothing. It was just black and I just woke the fuck up.
You say, oh yeah, you said you was unconscious 9 times.
Yeah, I was under anesthesia or whatever.
Oh yeah, and you said you never had any Any
No out of body experience, no dreams, no nightmares, no nothing. I just woke the fuck back up.
man,
It was just black, and I was
oh, you know what? I'm glad we on this topic. I'm gonna say this too because I'm gonna go and get ready to leave off here. I'm gonna probably stay here probably about 5 more minutes. But believe it or not, I had a dream I killed myself a few days ago. I want to say like was that last weekend?
let me
I
guess.
think it was.
You woke up when you actually killed yourself.
It's like I had a what was it? What is it? A 44 Magnum?
Yep.
Was it a gun? A 44 Magnum? I think. And I was sitting down like crisscross applesauce, and I turned the gun around and shot myself right, but I didn't wake up though, like actually wake up. So when I shot myself, like I think I shot myself in the head, but you know how like in your dreams you can somewhat feel stuff.
Yep. Like falling.
Yeah, like certain stuff you can feel. So in my dream, when I had shot myself in the head, it's like I got this feeling through my body. It was a good feeling though. It was like a loving, warm. It's like all the pain had left, if that makes sense.
Outstanding.
And then like after that, I just woke back up. Like it went blank. I didn't have no dream or nothing like I just had passed away. But I had woke back up. Like I actually woke back up like in real life, if that makes sense.
Damn. Can you
Yeah,
answer?
so
Can you answer Ibis's question
oh, oh I ain't even looking at the home. Let me look back at the phone. I'm tripping.
before you leave?
Yeah, I wouldn't even what do you think? Oh man, that's a good topic. That's a good he cut me off guard with that one. Um because I did a video about this months ago. This is what I'm gonna say. I said this in the video already, and I'm gonna say it again. I did no fap for a week straight, for 7 days straight. Now here's the thing. Some of it like okay, I'm gonna tell you what it did for me. No, okay, hold on. I'm gonna answer your question. No fap. What I think about no fap is it will, as far as women wanting to sleep with you, that still won't happen. That's what I think about no fap. But I'm gonna tell you my experience of what happened to me on no fap. I did no fap for 7 days straight. My mind, I could think clear. That's one thing I noticed that I could think way more clear and think better. I noticed that I was physically stronger, and for some odd reason, women would give me attention. That was my results on no fap. That was my results on no fap.
But Trey, have you ever had it to where like you feel like you're even more desperate for sex because you haven't released? So you're like, let's say you should be getting an assignment done, but you're so fucking horny out of your mind. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking. I can't even get to the first paragraph because I just can't.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I think.
yeah. You get those moments from time to time. Just try to do something to get your mind off it. It ain't easy, but it'll work. But yeah, those that does. I'm not gonna lie. That does kind of tempt you. Like
Yeah,
damn. I gotta. I'm used to busting one every day, or every other day, and oh man, I went like 5 days, and it's like, come on, you got to do something, and then you'll what you call it, relapse.
yeah. I just think it makes you even more desperate. Like
Yeah, it probably do.
you'll probably do things you normally wouldn't do just because your lust is increased.
Yeah.
And then another thing is again what you said. It won't get you any bitches. Like no girls sense that you haven't come.
You
Like
said what?
it won't get you any bitches. No,
Yeah. For
no
me,
girls are not gonna sense. Oh my gosh, Trey is holding a seed for
for for for me, for me, when I did it, because I did it for I had did it for 7 days. Uh, I noticed that I would get attention from them. Like
Can I
that not now that don't mean they still wanted to sleep with me.
play
Because
devil's advocate?
they didn't sleep with me.
Can I play devil's
But
advocate?
go ahead.
You say that you receive more attention, but it could also be
I'll explain. Oh, okay, go ahead.
it could also be that you were in a more lustful state, so you notice girls way more than you noticed them when you were just actually busting every day.
No, I pay attention to them a lot. They just don't, they just don't like. Okay, let's say if I'm at work or something, right? Now all day, every day, it could be a chick. She don't look my way and she don't say nothing to me. But all of a sudden, I start no foul. You walking up to me asking me a simple question, like it could be about the job, anything, or you might just turn around and look at me in the eye or something, or just you just turn around and you can just turn around and look at me or something like. But it's like I wasn't really invisible no more. I'm gonna just put it like that. That don't mean they was lusting after me. I
Okay.
noticed that I noticed that I wasn't really invisible no more.
Well, I remember a previous stream, Cherry where you said an old lady was giving you attention and you were fapping during that time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So it doesn't fucking matter. That's what I'm trying to say. There's girls that still in your lifetime, even though it was far and few between,
Yeah, but
if you were fapping, if you were fapping, bro.
see, yeah. But I'm saying, okay. Let me reiterate this again. I'm not saying they wanted. I ain't saying they wanted to, sleep with me, and they was lusting after me when I was on no foul. I'm just saying that you got way more attention on no foul than I ever did for the most part.
I think you should do another trial because you only did 1 week out of 29 years. So you should give it another trial and go longer and see if things really do change. Because I'm here to tell you, it's not out of being I respect you, not out of like I'm on your platform that I want to see you suffer, but I'm just saying like I feel like it leads to
Oh no. I know ain't nothing. I'll say on here that it's bullshit. Honestly, I don't. It ain't gonna work. I know it ain't gonna work. It ain't that shit don't. Nah, if they ain't like you before, if they ain't wanted to bust it open for you before, then they ain't gonna want to bust it open for you when you do no foul. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now if you, I would say it is good to try though, not for but just not for women. Cause like I say, the shit made me think more clear. Like my train of thought was more clear, and I was physically stronger. Like I could run faster, pick up lift certain things and stuff like that. But as far as like attracting a chick, yeah, that shit don't matter.
also. Do you know that that only lasts for 1 week? So the whole getting strong and all that stuff, you got an increase from not releasing in 1 week. But if you do 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, it doesn't get any better than that. You stay at that. Like Dragon Ball Z, you get a Zenkai boost for a glue in 1 week without semen retention. But when you do 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, you don't get a Kaioken times 10. No, you just still get that Zenkai boost. That's it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like. I would recommend no fap to people that's like about to get into sports or something. Or I recommend no fap if you got a goal you trying to achieve. Other than that, man, nah, yeah, no fap is bullshit.
It's I see it as religion. I see NoFap as religion at this point. The way people
I look at no fap how they do self improvement. That's how I look at no fap.
that too, yeah.
Yeah,
Spiritual.
yeah, that's like I said, man. I noticed, man. I get attention from them more. And it wasn't no lust and attention. It's like hey, do you know where the rest of the stuff? Well, like hey, do you know where the rest of the napkins are? And it's like, what, bitch? Like, I've been working here for months. You've never spoken to me a day in my life. But now all of a sudden I'm doing this no fap shit, and you just randomly come. It's just little shit like that. But and that shit it don't really matter though. They ain't gonna. I don't think they gonna sleep with you just because of no fap though. Nah, I don't think there's no superpower. Oh man, they can sense that you're. I can sense you're no fapping. I can sense that you haven't released. You
I did
know?
it for 2 weeks in like 2019.
Yeah.
Um, Literally, all I could say was I did get more. I was more energetic and stronger in the gym. Not much stronger, but a little bit. And but basically, I was more desperate for sex. Like I was in a desperate state, like just
Yeah.
around back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah. And damn, you fucked me up. You made me laugh, and I forgot what I was about to say. Uh, damn, you made me forget what I was about to say. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, I've seen the movie Jews. That's one of my favorite movies, man. That should teach you about betrayal. Juice, one of my all-time favorites. I love Juice. I love you. That's your first time seeing Juice before? If you look at one of my videos, I actually have Juice is one of my thumbnails when I talked about friend groups. That's the title of the video. Friend groups. I got the movie Juice as my thumbnail. Um, God parents just got through mentioning you. We were just talking about you before, like 30 minutes ago. Yes, I heard stories of whom off themselves only to wake up and yeah, that's brutal. The libido is a source of energy, and you have stories of the succubus which use mint energy for their own gain. Yeah, that's possible.
Juice is a black pill
Yeah,
uncomfortable
it is.
that
It
all
is.
men are in competition with each other, and our relationships come to an end. Those guys were
Yeah.
friends, and they end up, betraying and stabbing each other in the back. So we're all, as men, we're all in competition with each other, and our relationships come to an end. I just cut off somebody
Yeah.
yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, I known him for
Yeah.
about like six years.
Yeah. I stopped dealing with people because I realized I was never a likable person to begin with. And it's sad because I noticed that I was like this even when I was a child. Like when I sit back and look at my life, people couldn't stand me when I was a kid. Like when I was in my younger days, like as a 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, people hated me And as far as the whole friend group as concerned, like I noticed that whenever like I get around like people, I can see that I cramp these style a lot. So I just really just stay from people, stay away from people.
Did you ever make that video responding to people's questions, the Q&A video?
No, but I will do it. I think I'm gonna do that shit
Well,
tomorrow.
can you answer
Cause
one thing?
I never did do it yet.
Are you concerned about retirement? Like you as a person?
No. I ain't concerned because hopefully I'll probably kill myself by then.
Okay, cool. Because that's where I'm at. That's why I asked that question.
Yeah. Because that question
Yeah.
that question you asked earlier though, man, that's a brutal question that I think about. Do you imagine seeing yourself?
Yo, Jay,
Can you imagine that your
silent
60
Joe.
year old self? What up, Jay?
What up, y'all? What's going on tonight?
Shit, I can't call it. Just wanted to bless the timeline, give y'all a little stream real quick.
I
I'm
thought you
gonna
done
probably
quit
go here probably
YouTube,
about
man.
no, no. Oh, you talking about how I ain't posting it so long?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been slacking. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking. I'm gonna post some shit for y'all. I'm gonna post some shit for y'all tomorrow, and then I'm gonna why? I wish you would have asked me some questions up front of the video, up front of that short video. I posted a video asking y'all, telling y'all to ask me some questions. That way, I'm gonna make a whole video of me answering questions.
Yeah, but I asked you so many questions, I probably didn't even know what to ask you at the time.
Yeah, I can understand. But
We done talked
I'm gonna
about our
post.
favorite TV shows, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna post some more shit. I'm gonna post a couple videos for y'all tomorrow. I got like on my cell phone. What I do is I got like a little note thing where whenever I got a topic about something,
Yeah,
I just put the topics on there and then I come back and look. So I got a few topics. I got like 7 topics to talk about.
yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah,
but Trey
tomorrow
Trey,
y'all gonna be kind of full. What?
hold on, my fault.
Yeah,
Oh,
you good. You good.
oh no, I'm on the phone. I'm on the stream right now. Yeah, but yeah, go deeper
Yeah,
into like
Juice is a classic.
go deeper into like what you feel like that movie Juice is about. Like you said, it's about betrayal. It teach you about betrayal. Go deeper into what you mean by that.
Yeah. That's a good topic. That's a good topic. You know
Yeah,
what? I'm gonna put that down. Yeah, that's a good topic.
yeah. Go deeper into a video about that.
Yeah. That's a classic. It really it shows betrayal. It really and it shows that it shows that like the nature of men, like when it comes to Bishop, like the nature of men, like somebody always want to be bigger than the crew, like always want to be bigger. Like we can have unity, but
Yeah,
it's always gonna be that one fucker that like they want to be bigger and fuck shit up.
man. They should have made that storyline a little bit different. I didn't like how Bishop smoked Raheem, man. You know, that's how it all started.
Yeah. Or if they would have did, they should have at least made him kill Raheem a little bit later. That was too early. Like things was going pretty decent, and then it's like the conflict happened, and he already done shot the police behind the. I'm not shot the police. He already shot the store owner
Yup.
behind the counter, and then it's like, okay, let's see if they gonna get caught. But before I could see if they gonna get caught, you got killed Raheem. So I was like, fuck. This shit
Yup.
that went from this shit went from a wholesome hood movie to a horror movie.
Yeah. Like man, that
But it,
that movie had the it left the fans wondering. Like, damn, did what's name ever did Steele and Q ever go to jail? Did they ever get caught up for the robberies that they
yeah,
did?
yeah. The ending, I ain't like it was. I love that movie to death. But
Man,
it's
I can't
certain
stop
things.
watching.
It's certain things they did as far as the writing goes. I don't know, man. Like you said at the end, it's like y'all ain't told us nothing. Okay, did he go to jail? Did he get with Yolanda?
Yup.
Yeah, one of my one of my biggest gripes about movies is when they leave it up to your interpretation for the endings, and I'm like, what the fuck was the point of watching it?
Exactly.
You're not gonna tell me what the hell happened.
Yeah. Kind of like a what they call it. It's a term they call it a cliffhanger.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like you want me to you want me to, and I never thought about it like that too. It's like you made a good point. It's like, damn, what's the point of me watching it?
Yeah, you just watched a what if because you never told us what the fuck happened. Like, he fell off the building, right? And that was it. They were like,
Yup,
man,
that
Bishop,
was
you
it.
gotta do that. That's it.
Yeah, and remember at the end of the movie, everybody was on top of the roof, kind of looking at him. So, like, are they gonna blame him for the murder of Bishop?
Yeah.
In
So,
real life, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, man, I just
Hey,
got
let's
done
You
be
got the
honest,
watching.
bro.
beef
It's
now.
human nature. Hey, it's human nature to snitch. Let's be
Yup.
honest. If you we in our early 30s or late 20s, right?
Yeah,
If
early 20s.
if they sat you down and said, "Hey, Trey, we know it's not you. We know dead parents is the guy. You looking at 20 years. Trey, you already 29. That's a life sentence."
Yeah.
Yeah, that really, if you think about it.
And Trey, I know
I,
you don't have no
I won't
kids.
get out until I'm 49.
I know you don't have no kids and nothing like that. But what's to say? So you don't really have nothing to look forward to, right? But what's to say that I won't? Let's say you hold it down and you be solid, right? And you take those 20 years like nothing. What's to say I won't betray you like Bishop while we in prison?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Like
shit.
damn.
Look what happened to TK. TK just got 80 years,
Yep.
and his
Well,
co-defendant Pimpy Z or Pimpy's, he just got 30, but he the only one who didn't snitch on TK. Everybody else
isn't
snitched.
don't eh, little Dirt going through something like that
Bro,
too, right?
bro,
Where his
how
co-defendant.
many interviews have we seen where two dudes, current rappers, are from like same city, whatever, like that? They're in an interview, they're chopping it up, or like that. Then next thing you know, someone put a hit out on someone else,
Yep.
such as Yella Beezy or Lil CJ Casino
Man.
Yeah.
or King Von or FPG Doug. You know, there's so many interviews where they're literally together. They know each other, and then they're beefing, and then it ends up dying. And like over the years, that Juice shit is literally the same movie, just different actors.
Yep.
In
Over and
real
over
life,
and over again.
yeah.
You know what's another black pill movie that's black? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. But you want to know what's a black pill movie also?
What's
What
that?
up?
um, Lottery Ticket.
Oh man,
How?
bro.
That's a black pill movie when you think about it.
Oh,
Yep.
because it show you they only want you when you got something, basically.
Yep. Hmm.
The $2,000, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What about
My bad. I thought you were
The
talking about for
million.
the
If
love
it
of
was like
money.
millions of dollars, it was a lottery.
No. I thought you were talking about for the love of money. Have you seen that where he gets his tax refund? It's a light skinned dude. It's a
no?
I don't
No,
believe I.
we were talking about
okay, yeah,
Lottery
Bow
Ticket.
Wow. Okay, yeah. You talking about Bow Wow? Okay, yeah, I saw that one too.
370 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a black pill movie. I love that movie, but yeah, it's black pill because like Jay say, it show you that they they only fuck with you like when you somebody that people I guess look down on. You gotta have something in order for people to respect you. I guess.
You know what else is black pill, but it's not really a movie. Remember when Michael B. Jordan was getting interviewed by his old high school
Oh
comedy.
Yeah, she was
yeah.
corny. Yeah, she
Oh
said
yeah, yeah. He was like, oh yeah,
she,
yeah. Remember me? I was the corny kid.
Yup,
Hmm.
that's something
she
we
acted
all
like she
agree
didn't know
about.
him. Yeah, he said, "I remember you. I remember you. You said I was the corny kid back in whatever art school or some shit."
Oh yeah. I ain't know he said that. He said that part too.
Yeah. He said because she said, "Hey, I'm here with Michael B. Jordan." He said, "Nah, don't dress me like that. You know who I am. I know who you are."
She
He
said
said I
you're
was the
not
corny
corny
kid.
anymore. That
Yeah.
just proves that she was really on some bullying shit back then.
Yeah. You know,
Hey,
I'm gonna give y'all one more. You wanna know it's another Black Pill movie?
Which one?
Baby Boy.
Baby boy.
oh, bro, that's real life, bro. And check this out. He was only 21 years old. He
Yep,
wasn't. He
20.
wasn't.
He was 20.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and they were making it seem like he was 27, bro. He was 20.
No,
He was 21 years old, bro.
it's not just one reason. It's see
That was more.
the thing with Baby Boy is it's a couple of reasons why I say it's Black Pill. For one, it shows you that when people tell people like us to self improve,
Hey, my
like
phone about to die.
like
I'm about to go in the chat.
It was family pill.
I
That movie was about family pill. That's what fucked him
no
up.
yeah. And see the thing is one reason is because I noticed that whenever like you know how when they tell us to self improve, Jody he got Yvette pregnant and had another big mama, and Jody didn't have shit.
Whose fault is that? That's his mom, bro. If you was it Martin Goldberg said this? If you were born rich, you'll be rich. If you were born middle class, you'll be middle class. If you're born poor, you'll be poor. But you can always descend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying that's one of the reasons why I say it's Black Pill because it's like they tell people like us to they tell us to self improve, but Jody wasn't self improving. Jody didn't have shit, but yet he had two baby mamas.
But he wasn't actually. Oh yeah, that. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And he actually wasn't a baby boy, also, because he was only 20 years old, 21.
Yeah, he was only 20 at that point. Shit
Where
ain't really
now it's
figured out yet.
yeah,
Shit ain't figured out yet.
now it's popular to stay with your parents, and you're like almost
Yeah, they made it seem like he was 36 or something or
yeah, like
37.
nah, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
he was only 20,
he
and
proved
it's Black, huh?
yeah. What you said earlier, he proved that you can be an ain't shit dude and still get everything and do the
Yeah, they keep telling us to self improve all day, but yet he didn't just get one. He didn't just get one, not one baby mama, two.
and he still was getting girls because that's how he was selling them shirts. Remember, he was selling them
Oh
shirts,
yeah, and he still. Oh yeah, the little dresses.
and then he
Yep,
was getting
yeah,
head. He was getting head from his girl, his baby mama's friend.
yep. The damn coworker. So that bullshit when y'all talk about self improvement, man.
And
That,
I got one for you too. Melvin, he just got out of prison and he already had him a
oh
nice
yeah,
piece. Yeah. What self improvement is that? You just got out of prison. You didn't have to build. You didn't have to start back.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He the chick the Jody mama let him stay with her.
Melvin, check this out. Melvin, he got caught with the weed and the plants. Like he was growing weed in the garden,
Oh
and
shit,
she
that's a
still
good
just took him.
point. That's a good point. Yep.
He said, "I made a
Oh my
mistake. It
god.
won't happen again. I made a
She
mistake."
listen. She was so in love. She was so in love,
She was
right?
blinded by dick. Yeah, she was blinded by dick.
Yeah. Man, Jody said, remember when he was like, if that would have been me, it would have been World War Three.
Yep, you gonna choose
Man,
him?
man.
You gonna choose him over your
Oh,
own child, your own flesh?
yeah. And another thing too, that's just a prime example that like when they like you, is another reason that is Black Pill. That's why I say Baby Boy. It's a few reasons why that shit Black Pill. That part there just proved that once they like you, you can't do no wrong. That situation, the weed situation,
And
you hear me?
Snoop
Oh
Dogg,
yeah.
Snoop Dogg wanted to die. He said when he was about to get shot, he was like he was like
Oh
shoot me
yeah, I
motherfucker.
remember.
Yeah, he's like shoot me motherfucker. I ain't already seen Christ or some shit anyway, or seen hell anyway, or
Yeah,
something.
they
Yo,
do
what's
like the
up?
gaslight lonely men. They do like the gaslight us. But yeah, he was like, shoot me, you punk mama's boy. and
Yeah.
what he said, he ain't seen. He said something like
He said I
he
ain't
had like
seen
he wants
Christ
to
or some
die.
shit, or I ain't seen some anyway, or
Oh
whatever. I seen the devil anyway, or some shit, or something. I don't know.
yeah. What's up, Puerto Rican? Excellent.
Yo, what's up? Yo,
What's
bro,
up,
you
man?
see me?
Long time no see.
Yeah, man, you see me in the comment section. My new name is called Mason Raw Meat. You ain't see me?
Oh yeah, it says
Oh, it
yo.
says
It says,
Mason.
yo, what's up, Trey?
Yeah, yeah, that's my real name. Yeah, what's up with y'all?
Okay, what's up, man? Y'all right? Yeah, yeah. I was
Yeah,
so busy. I was so busy talking. I ain't even realized. But yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay. So
cool.
you got two
Nah,
different. You got two different pages.
yeah, I'm still looks maxing and shit. This shit's still depressing. You already know how it is.
How old are you,
Yeah,
by the way?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
How old are you, by the way?
This shit ain't no joke.
I'm 19.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Are
Yeah.
you in college by any chance, or?
Nah, I'm working right now. I'm just working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
say this, man. Uh, if you have to get with older women, do it. Not because like you deserve that, but because it's only going to get worse as the years go by. So you got to get all the opportunities you can get right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to settle
oh,
down with anything I could right now. Like I'm just trying to looks maxing and see what I could get and then just stay with
I had
that.
a I had a 55-year-old lady when I was like 23, and she took me to five-star restaurants, bought me clothes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
think I
in,
could do
that,
that.
that,
I
that
ain't gonna lie to you.
that's insane.
But what if
Yeah,
she?
that's a
So the
that
thing
that
is,
is
she was 55, but she took care of herself. She's one of those types.
that's still she's still 55.
I feel you. I feel you. Guess what? Her
I ain't
daughter.
gonna lie. I ain't
Guess
gonna lie.
what?
I ain't gonna
Her
lie.
daughter was the
The
same
one
age as me. She
the
was
one I was
23.
telling y'all, the one I was telling y'all about. Remember, I was telling y'all about the lady that was 54
Yeah, yeah,
and my dog. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She's one of those like she it came across like she took care of herself when she was younger,
That's
so
what I'm
she looked
saying. Yeah,
good
yeah.
now.
J Lo's 50.
Like yeah, like they
J
might
Lo's
be
50 something.
old, but that car, that engine's still running in that car. If you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Shit. I'm
Madonna.
still
Hey, guess
trying.
what? Guess what? Madonna's 60 something. She got a 23-year-old black dude. No
You
joke.
know who else? You know who else dated a young guy too? Angela Bassett.
Man, they all do. Man, let's stop playing. Just stop it. Oh,
Yo,
Dre
y'all saw
Yo,
Michelle.
y'all
y'all saw that
Dre
y'all
Michelle.
still
28. Dre
y'all
Michelle,
saw that
28
shit.
years old.
Y'all saw that shit that Tracy. Y'all saw that shit Tracy Elliott Ross said recently.
yo, what's this other dude's name? Dude
Got
who
dead parents,
Dead Ferret?
dead parents.
Oh, Parrot. Yo, bro, Parrot. You still looks maxing or you just gave up type shit?
No. I go overseas, so I have to look max. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I feel that.
No.
But
Yeah.
I looks max. I go overseas, so you have to looks max overseas to
Oh,
get.
okay, okay.
I get
So
GFE. I
what?
get
So
GFE
yeah,
point star. I get
what
GFE
does your
point star experience.
bro? What does your family say about that? Like you leaving overseas? Do they ask you why?
I'm pretty sure they know why, bro. But
Damn, that's a
'cause-
shame.
'cause the telltale signs are there. They just choose to ignore it if they want to because you're family. But I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck because at the end of the day, I don't ask them for anything. I'm paying my own
yeah,
bills, all that stuff, and I'm getting GFE point star experience, so I'm not trading that up for nothing.
yeah.
I'm getting look. I don't like this, but I get girls that like lick on my nipples, like all that stuff.
Bro, why would you say that in the live stream?
You said what?
Why would you say that in the live stream while these people listening?
What licking nipples? Dude, do you not know what we just said in the live stream? We
Nah, I
talked
just
about
got in here like
we
10
talked
minutes
about
ago.
deleting ourselves, all that. Like, well, bro, who cares? We're
I mean, shit.
nobodies. If you're in
Yeah,
this
you're right.
stream, bro,
Nah, yeah,
if you found
you're
Trey
right.
Trey, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
guess what?
Yeah, you
Guess what
got
I
a
can
Like
say,
point.
bro?
it's
No, no,
You
like
got
no.
a
it's
Guess what?
point,
like
man.
Guess what I can
it's
say,
it's
broski? You still have your profile like pic of you
Yeah, I
on your
do, because I don't give a fuck.
exactly. So why are you saying that about us?
Nah, you're right, bro. You got a point.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, nah.
but yeah. So in order for a girl to lick on your nipples, you got to have like a good physique, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm getting like GFE porn star experience, just off of I'm not like I never was like a hideous dude, but I'm bald now, so all I got is my physique and clothes and stuff like that, So yeah, so I'm living it up, man. I just went over to the Netherlands, Amsterdam. I just came back from there last week.
you know what? To answer your question, the answer the answer is no, Jay. But the answer is no, Jay. But here's the thing. I mean, you
You're
still
only
got to
gonna
go for it. You still got to go for it, Jay.
because age pill, you're only gonna get older and you're gonna have less options as you age.
Yes.
So you
You
have
get
to
older and you
you
get
gotta
uglier.
you have to exactly you have to choose right here, right now. So check this out. So right now I'm doing the Geomax and all that stuff, right? When you're 60 years old and
I
you're
believe
ripped,
he said he's 30, Jay. Yeah, he said he's 30.
yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30. So when you're 6 years old and you're ripped, do you I don't think at 6 years old, if I was ripped and everything, I'm gonna get the same level of GFE experience that I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
Porn
Yeah.
star experience. I don't think I'm gonna be offered threesomes right now, even though I'm paying for it. But I don't think I'm gonna be offered that because they still have to offer you that when I'm
Yeah.
50 years old, 6 years old, ripped. I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll have a
Really?
shriveled up face. Who gives a fuck? So
Yo, the
anything you can
worst
get.
part, man, the worst part about this black pill shit though is when your family just keeps on asking you like where your girlfriend is at and shit like that.
So I have an uncle who keeps asking me that. They just had a what was that holiday that just happened?
Easter.
Easter?
Easter, yeah, yeah. So it was like an Easter like get together or some shit, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Man, nephew, you need to bring a lady friend, man. What's up?" And then I had
yeah.
a cousin who was like, "Oh, well, what about you?" Like talk to my uncle, like, "How long did it take you to get remarried?" Because he's been married like 3 times, and he's like, "Yeah, you got a point, but I'm playing, but I'm serious though." Like, and then another guy chimed in. He was like, "Yeah, man." And check this out: the guy who chimed in, he's like 50 some years old and he had a 30-year-old like chick. She was a single
Bro,
mom,
what
but
did
he
you
had a
say,
30-year-old
bro?
chick. Yeah, yeah. I was like, fuck. And I can't even do that, bro.
No,
I
I'm
can't even
saying,
do
what did you say when your uncle asked you that?
bro, I was fucking quiet, bro.
That's
like
my cousin, bro.
it
That's my
it
little
kind of just
cousin,
worked
bro.
itself out with my cousin interjecting.
I
So
know,
I didn't
but
have to
that's
say
my
anything.
that's my point though, bro. That's my point why I'm saying that is because that's the most embarrassing shit a part of the black
Well, I
pill. Like
just
when
say
your family
so he
starts
asked me
telling you,
before and I just say I'm single. I'm like, I'm just single, man. I'm trying to travel. I'm trying to see some. Like
"Oh my
I
God,
don't. I haven't
bro,
told them yet that
that's
I don't want to get
embarrassing
married
as
or have
fuck."
kids. I haven't told them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I don't mind my people like I think they may try to act like they don't
Oh my
I feel
god!
like
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but Jay, you were coping like crazy. Men age like fine wine, bro. Have you seen
yo,
doing
yo, yo. Let
construction?
Trey talk. Trey, what you about to say, bro? Yo, Trey, yo, Trey. Yo, y'all there? Women get older and uglier, men age